Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of NHL Be a Pro. Today we're jumping into Game 5 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. I believe it's Game 5. I have to check because it's been a whole weekend and I haven't recorded any videos or anything like that. I've been away this entire weekend. Been to a hockey tournament in Ottawa, which is about 5.5 hours away, about 5-hour drive away from me. Had a wonderful weekend. I'm going to talk about it all in this video, so don't worry about it. So what we're going to do, as we did with round 1, where Game 5 was its own separate video. So it's kind of perfect because I just came back from a very long weekend, and a lot of hockey has played in that weekend. We played 1 game on Friday, we played 3 games on Saturday, and 2 games on Sunday. So a lot of hockey in one weekend, especially having a game like in the morning, afternoon, then at night. It's a lot. It's a lot. But anyways, Game 5 of the Stanley Cup playoffs, we are in Toronto at the Scotiabank Arena. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about it all weekend. I mentioned this in my last video of Be a Pro before I left for the weekend. The last video before the weekend. Anyways, so I got invited to, or my team got invited to join this sledge hockey tournament in Ottawa. So it was I believe the first time we've been there, I believe. But anyways, had a great weekend. Wonderful games have been played. There was one game that's probably the most memorable because of like what happened and like the rivalry between Hamilton and Montreal. Because Hamilton's my team, and we played against Montreal in the tournament. Game 1, we lost by 1 against them. So we didn't that was the first game that we played that day on Friday night. That was the first game that we played. We came out with a loss, but how the tournament works is you get like points per period. So if you could tie a period, you get half a point. If you get if you get a goal in the period and the other team doesn't, you get a point, and then you get a point for winning the game. So a little different of a structure when it comes down to it. But anyways, that doesn't really matter. What happened during Game 1, it was fine. There was really nothing memorable about Game 1. We lost 3-2. We came really close of actually winning that one. We probably should have won that one. But yeah, some mistakes have been made during the game and all that stuff, which is, oh my god, what a backhand by Matthews. Did you guys see that? Holy crap. That's the first time that I've seen a computer do that type of backhand. Holy crap. We got to watch that again. Nice little backhand from Matthews. Top corner. Then he dives for the celebration. He dives for the celebration. What an absolute killer of a backhand. That was absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We'll take it. We'll take it. But anyways, so we lost 3-2. Game 1. That's fine. We played great. We lost, but that's fine. So come Saturday morning, the first game in the morning, we come out with a victory. We come out with a shutout. I think it was our first shutout of the year as a team. So pretty hyped. I believe, no, was it the morning game or the afternoon game? But anyways, one of the games we got a shutout in. I think it was like early in the morning. The one, yeah, like 7:30. 7:45 was like the time of the game. So we had to get there pretty early, like an hour before that. But anyways, so Game 2 against Montreal. Or no, the last game. No, that was on Sunday. Sunday we play against Montreal. I want to tell you guys about that game because that game was pretty wild as a player, like coach's side, everything went like just horribly wrong, I would say. But we had a lot of fun with it at the end. We had a lot of fun chirping. Well, we were mostly chirping at them than they were at us. But anyways, So we are losing like 7-0 against this team. This team is stacked with players. So what Montreal has done, and they have done this for pretty much almost every single tournament they have been in, is they kind of stack their team up a little bit to win the tournament. Now that's fine. That's completely fine to do. You're allowed to do that. But when another team calls a timeout, right? They usually go to their they go to their separate benches, which we normally do. And but Montreal started doing chants, and my coach couldn't hear anything or tell us anything that we were going to do, blah blah blah, for the game. So we went up to them, told them to shut the hell up, and like profanity language. I'm not going to swear in this one, but you can imagine. Like I told them to shut up and everything like that. And then after that, it was just complete chaos. I got a penalty for roughing or hitting in the head, because in sledge hockey or Team Canada regulations now and like rules, any hits to the head counts as a 4-minute penalty. So I got a 4-minute penalty, and so I got a 4-minute penalty, and then my teammate got a penalty, and then we're both talking in the penalty box because like we're right close to our bench with the penalty box. If you see on the ice, on like NHL ice, you see like the benches are on each side, right? We're like kind of in the middle between that. That's technically our penalty box in sledge hockey. Now it could be different. It could be from the other side of the ice, where the scorekeeper is, like on the ice right now. Like we could be on that side, but it was on the bench's side. So I was still able to talk to my teammates and stuff like that, and that's when we were really chirping at them and stuff like that. It was actually a lot of fun. That game, even though that we lost by a huge amount, and it's awful that we lost by that much, but anyways, so we come out of that game. That's fine. That game didn't really matter. That was Sunday morning, I believe. Yeah, that was Sunday morning, that game. So pretty exciting for the first game in the morning, huh? Almost got in a fight between Montreal and us. And every time we face them, even though I'm not on the, like, sometimes I'm not on the team, like sometimes like the team travels to like Montreal and stuff like that, and like our coach picks players to come and play, right? So, but anyways, every time we face against Montreal, for some reason, it's just hatred between us. It's just hatred. We hated them in. We had almost a scrimmage in Mississauga, one of the tournaments in one year. It was horrible. So the reason why I started yelling at them when they were like cheering and doing like their little celebration in a timeout, for a timeout, like it was crazy. But we had a lot of fun. So on Sunday, that Montreal game didn't really matter to us. Like, it didn't matter. We had a second game either way. If we beat them, we would have been going for the gold. But after like a couple of goals, the game just went out of control. Like, a couple of us got a penalty and all that stuff. We just lost control of the game. We lost control of our we just lost control of ourselves during that game. But anyways, come up to the final game for the bronze medal between two teams. Between us and, I can't remember their team name right now. I think it's like Markham, I believe. But anyways, come out Sunday championship. I gotta tell you guys this. The Ottawa team beat Montreal 3-0. So we were super happy about that. We were like over the moon about that, for them losing the gold medal. Because we didn't want Montreal to win overall. But anyways, so coming to Sunday game, the second game that we played for the bronze medal, It literally came down to the wire. Like, I mean literally down to the wire. So how the tournament works... Now, most tournaments probably don't work like this when it comes down to, overtime. But this tournament worked out pretty good, actually, for overtime. So overtime, 3-on-3, 5 minutes. Then after the 5 minutes, then it goes to a shootout. And let me tell you guys this. The shootout was the most exciting thing ever that I ever been a part of, that I ever seen in my life. So our goalie made 2 excellent saves. 2 excellent saves. And then the guy missed he went up way above the net on a shot. So the final shot. So that's all they had. Of course, the next player would come if we didn't score, right? So it was the best of 3. It was the best of 2. So yeah, it was the best of 2. So our first player, he shot at the goalie. The goalie saved it. That's fine. We'll move on to the second one. Second player on our team absolutely puts it past him. Beautiful. We're up by 1. Then our third player does the exact same thing, gets the goalie down. Because in sledge hockey, if you get the goalie to lay it down on a side, it's kind of hard for him to move from one side to the other once he's laid down, right? So got him to one side, put it right in, won the game for us. Won it in overtime. Won the bronze medal in overtime. Greatest feeling ever. We got off the bench. We threw our helmets off. We threw our gloves off. Everything. It was like almost winning, the feeling almost winning the Stanley Cup. It was almost like we won the gold medal ourselves. So, but hats off to the other team that we played in the bronze medal. They played great. It was 0-0 for the entire game. Even in overtime, it was 0-0, obviously. Since we went to shootout. But, yeah, it was an excellent game. Had a lot of fun. Hopefully, I can go back next year. Hopefully, we can have a lot more tournaments next year and stuff like that. I absolutely love it. Don't love paying for the hotel, though. Paying for hotels and driving there is kind of the big ticket, pretty much. So, gas money and the hotel and everything like that, so... But anyways, had a lot of fun this weekend. That's why you guys didn't see a video all weekend long. I mentioned it in my last video. I don't know if you guys seen it in the last episode of Be a Pro, but I mentioned to you guys that I was going to a hockey tournament, so I wouldn't be here at home to be able to record any videos or anything like that. I was gonna record videos ahead, then upload them on Saturday and Sunday, so you guys have something to watch. I was actually gonna upload the first round. A compilation of the first round of the playoffs here that we were playing against Detroit. So I was going to do that, but I decided not to, just in case. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful goal right there, boys. Beautiful goal. Yeah, but anyways, I was going to upload, but I decided to not think about YouTube and not think about uploading to videos. Just focus on hockey, just focus on this tournament. And I had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. We come out with a bronze medal. It would have been nice to come out with a gold or a silver, but having a bronze medal and having that ending to that type of game couldn't be any better. Couldn't be any better. But anyways, let's see if we go in this game. Are we up? I think I wasn't really focusing on the game. I was just mostly just talking to you guys. I don't even know what period are we in. What period are we in? I gotta check after this. I just focus on talking to you guys, just talking about the tournament and everything like that. So, yeah, just having the sledge hockey tournaments are a lot of fun, but they are a pain in the butt to get to and all that stuff. So, yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the butt to do it. Oh, we're up by 2. Perfect. I'd rather be up by 2 than up by 1. Okay, perfect. And we got a goal too. We got a goal and assist. We can't complain right now. We can't complain right now. Anyways, let's see. Come on, let's get the puck out quickly. Oh, you could have got the puck out quickly there. That would have been nice. We're kind of on a change right now. I kind of don't want to leave the zone. Don't want to leave the zone right now. There we go. There we go. Clear it. Get it around. Get it Get some fresh legs out there. Where's my drink? I need a drink. All right, guys, we're back on the ice. 9 minutes left here. We're up by 2. Let's see if we can score another one. Let's see if we can get another one. But also, the main objective is to keep the puck out of our net. So if we could do that, that would be amazing. Oh, I should have passed it. I was thinking about going for a goal. I didn't think about passing it. Damn it. All right. Man, Austin Matthews is beating us in hits in the playoffs. Damn. That's all right. That's all right. Long as we win the Stanley Cup in our rookie year, I'll be happy. There we go. Nice hit. Another one to add to the total right there, boys. Another one to add to the... Come on. Ooh, nice save by our goalie. Nice save. Nice save. Yeah, if we could win the Stanley Cup in our rookie year as a Toronto Maple Leaf, that would be groundbreaking. I think the world will end, actually. I think if we actually win the Stanley Cup as the Maple Leafs, as a rookie, the world will implode. The world will implode. But anyways, we come out with a victory in Game 5. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys stay tuned for Game 6 and potentially Game 7. So Game 6 might be its own thing. Once again, just like Game 5. Just like Game 5. But we come out with a victory in Game 5. That's what we needed. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, don't forget to smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. If you guys haven't already, I really do appreciate all the comments, all the likes, all the new subscribers coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content enough to continue to stay subscribed and still continue watching my content. I really do appreciate it. My name is Justin or Prez, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.